Apart from Deborah, we can say in the whole book of Judges, there wasn't really a solid role model in all of the judges. Jephthah sacrificed his daughter. Samson murdered his first wife. Gideon promoted the worship of fertility gods. And Deborah is there standing for us with wisdom, with strength, with courage, and with her very strong, resilient faith in God. She had an authority rather than power. See, Christ tells us in Mark chapter 10, verse 42 and 43, he says, the rulers of the Gentiles, they lord it over them, but it shouldn't be so among you. He says, whoever wants to be great should make himself a slave for all, a servant for all. He tells us what true greatness is not power as the world would tell us. Yes, authority is good, but he says it's not seeking after power. It's not seeking to push others down, it's seeking to lift them up. This great woman, Deborah, wasn't recognized for her beauty. She wasn't recognized for her bank accounts. She was recognized for the authority and the respect that she was able to bring to the children of Israel. 1 Peter chapter 3 tells us, let your beauty be not just the outward adorning of braids and of wearing of jewels of gold or putting on fine clothing, but in the hidden person of the heart, in the incorruptible adornment of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is in the sight of God very precious. He says, you know, I'll tell you what the most precious thing is in the sight of God. He says, the world looks at beauty. You walk down the street, whether you're a good-looking man or a good-looking woman, you walk down the street, people might turn their heads. He says, when you walk down the street, if you're good-looking, God doesn't turn his head. He says, you want to know what turns the head of God? He says, when he finds a gentle spirit. He finds someone who has a spirit to serve. He finds someone that others look at and they respect him, not because he's a powerful person overburdening and overpowering others, but because he's lifting other people up. He says, you want to be the greatest? Become the servant of all. And we find Deborah was a respectful woman, a respectful person that we can all look to. She wasn't powerful because she was a military leader. She was powerful and she was authoritative because people could come to her and they could trust her.